Ready to get us started, it's Cade York. And to a vibrant drum beat, we are underway here in Rio. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And they'll be led out by their left-handed quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
In motion right is Pittman. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his...
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Black Knights use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. They run over center with Mitchell. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. This is taken at the 10. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Let's go now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep with the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a couple. Now Stroud. And his throw here is incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Now a throw here, hauled in. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
The throwing again is Stroud. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Back to throw, here's Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And he comes back with one complete. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Fourth down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. Back to Gibson and another catch for him. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. The numbers last week for Mitchell. 18 carries, 71 yards.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but he certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
Second and 4. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. A give here to Mitchell. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. First and 10, it's Stroud. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. 5 yards, now it's third and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good headed scheme going.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken around the 12. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he is caught. And close to the 40 at the 39. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now back to throw. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Well, we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
That's taken on the 25. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Stroud now on 1st and 10. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. It's a big play there. 62 yards. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be second and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's the fullback. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Black Knights take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Hold the stick.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because
and he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. B.J. Ojulari getting in there and dropping him. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. This will be caught by his big wide receiver. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Stroud. And he fends him off. Forced out to his left. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Stroud now on 3rd and 2. Going for the deep ball. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in. And they bring their punter out there now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
They knew they were going to have great field position, went all out, got a little too aggressive.
And you have to understand your angles. They're cut down. When they're that backed up, you've got to be careful going after him.
Now it's Mitchell. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. So we've come upon halftime. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Taken at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Play action. Stroud now. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He's going to take another shot here. Here's a diving catch right side. It's a big play there on 3rd down. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing now is Stroud. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
79 Broncos, go!
Again, it's Stroud. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Stroud. Checks this one down to Robinson. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Cade York on now for the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. York able to send this one through, and the route is on. It's 24-0. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. He's still on his feet. Michael Pittman. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That's caught at the 3. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And strong running here the first 2 plays of the drive. He's got another 1st down on a gain of 12. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. Wide open receiver complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 24 yards. Stroud to throw it. Rolling to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
York able to send this one through, and that lead even further. Only 3 points there, but I got to think at this point in the 3rd quarter, that's all you're really looking for.
And right now, the lead is 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions. So you and I both know a huge order for the best of teams. And from what we've seen so far, hard to believe that that's a likely scenario. 3 2-point conversions? That's difficult.
The Bengals set to take over. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. That's complete to Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends. Back now here on EA Sports. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Black Knights are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And he's brought down. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now this throw caught left. Gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Once more, Gibson. And he'll be... He stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. There he goes, left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. And now both of these defenses have something to brag about following this one, each with a pick six today.
They are even there, but we still have to decide a winner, don't we, partner? And what they really want to brag about after this one is getting that W. The turnovers are great. Can they make plays now that tilt the balance in their favor?
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Stroud. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Escaping the pressure right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Musgrave, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Black Knights start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking for Allen, he's got him on the slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Oh, there's a nice move by Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The 71 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Stroud completes this out wide. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. The medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a third one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
3rd and goal, Stroud. He'll buy some time right. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
He's got the 1st down and more. And he's going to step out of bounds up past the 40. A big play there for Cincinnati. 41 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw again. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Boswell's kick is good, and now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
This fielded right at the goal line. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Let's go.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll pitch it to Robinson. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Rio, they have indeed reached a perfect 16-0, but now still 1 game remains before they join the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to finish a regular season unbeaten.
Legends on 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that. Please, please don't. Go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me. Go that, 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 hey.
I ain't tripping, this is easy, easy. Got 'em excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs, CZs. Wake up, get to it and repeat.